Hey Mashers, I have an important announcement to make. I'm going to weeklies now! Woo! That's right, and if you want to see me react and watch me winning the weeklies and absolutely destroying everybody, go ahead and comment down below that that's something you want to see. Subscribe while you're down there, like the video, all that good stuff. And if you don't want those things, well, you. See you guys in the video. Today what I want to do before I start doing some variety gaming is I want to watch the weekly that I went to on Monday, where I won, because I am that guy. I win the weeklies. I beat the local scrubs, and one of those local scrubs is someone that you may have seen in my content before. His name's Nido Sharp, and who could possibly get sick of watching me beat his ass? Because I don't ever get sick of doing it. This set went a little differently than you guys would expect. It was a little too close for comfort. We're gonna watch. We're gonna talk about the adjustments and such that I made that allowed me to defeat it. It being Nido Sharp. Top 30 player, win it weekly. Top 30, thanks man. Top 300, exactly, content creator. Sharp played really well for the first handful of games this set. So don't let the name tags fool you. I am not Wool. This matchup sucks balls for Zerosuit, by the way. She loses every air to air. Wolf's laser is like a really good like shutdown for any kind of approach that I want to do. Would be sick if you went Wolf against his ESS. It simply wouldn't be close. So as usual, my starting plan is to like play like relatively defensive and try to figure out what the game plan is, how my opponent will try to like capitalize on taking stocks and stuff like that. Most of the games that I play, especially at the start, I spend most of my time at like 100 to 90% because I feel it is more important to figure out how to not die than a lot of other things. The longer you can hold the stock, the better, right? It's a game of stock. I look like a scrubby Zerosuit player. Dude, just watching my Zerosuit play and like thinking about all of the Zerosuits I've watched, like with the Metafy videos and stuff, and like I've been watching a lot of doorstop gameplay too recently, just because he's been going to mad tournaments. I just move mad different. I play so weird comparatively. I feel like with a lot of the other Zerosuits, you could be like, yep, that looks like something a Zerosuit player would be doing. And I just do a lot more grounded stuff. I do a lot more walking, fishing for parries. I jump in different spots. Like a good example is like right here, right, where so like a lot of Zerosuits would hit this back air, and then they would just turn around and go for like a Zare because it's safe. But I dash forward and then I jump, anticipating that he's gonna dash back. Because most people will try to disengage after taking damage. You know, like I'm considered to be in advantage, right? I can get out an option faster than they can. I consider that advantage. I move forward and I react. A lot of people don't do that. Boom. I like the video tearing that's going on the bottom of the screen. That's really nice. Getting my F-tilt parried usually should mean that I should die, but a lot of people don't do it. Love charging the F-smash. So the down air there is supposed to be like a timing mix-up. So Sharp's going for like a lot of parries. So right here, like, I generally mash out of disadvantage. That's my go-to. I do C-stick back air here 9 times out of 10, but I know he's fishing for parries, so I go for a timing mix-up on the down air. But it just doesn't even hit him. It's like half miscalculation, half being wrong. I remember, I sell this game. I don't remember what happens, but I should have won this game. Kind of glad I didn't go for the boost kick after the parry. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was at that high of a percent. Also, another good answer for people who are fishing for forward air a lot, I'm sorry, fishing for parry a lot, is to go for forward air, just because it's a multi-hit. Scuffed? What's scuffed about it? I also was experimenting with dash attack a lot too. Caught fishing for reversals, get real. He's been getting aggressive off of the ledge a lot, so. I know, also, I know Sharp likes to swing big whenever he's down a lot, so I like to play really slow. He was also grabbing a lot, which is why I got up smash there. I spot dodged and he said, oh, I know. Am I mashing? Chat, look at this sequence on the left side of the stage. I think I might be mashing. The winner isn't mashing, he's mixing. Spoken like a G-Razor. I prefer what you said. See, I'm getting ready for these rolls. I'm like slowly closing the gap on like actually punishing them. Scrubby air dodge. Scrubby air dodge. Look at him. So scared of getting hit. Alright, you guys want to see me get absolutely toasted on Cheeserville? Almost smirched my perfect record on Sharp. Almost. Wonder if I rolled to the left would I have gotten hit there. I definitely just didn't play counter parry enough, and I gave him a lot of free easy damage with like whiffing that dash attack, for example. Didn't play counter parry, got punished for it, ran into forward air, even though I could have out hitboxed him if I just threw it out earlier. It was a good recovery from him. That was an extremely lazy recovery. What did I ban instead of this stage? Probably FD Kalos and like Smashville. I don't like playing Wolf on small stages. Now watch as I adapt. Much more aggressive. Opening, going for a lot more nairs. Just kind of picking up the pace of the game here. Like, if I'm kind of like letting him parry me at this point. I'm doing well-spaced nairs. Because, like, there is some stuff that Zero Suit has that, like, even if it gets parried, Wolf can't do anything about it. Mixed. Look at the damage. Look at the lead. Look at that. Ooh. If that F tilt hit. Just casually taking stocks at 180. A minute and 20 seconds, I did 180 damage. It's just, you know, the average Zero Suit workload. Thank you, Zero Suit Jab, for not working there. Sharp counterpicking with Wolf is crazy. He f***ed up for that. He's not getting invited to the cookout. He's not even going to know what's happening. I like doing that a lot, too. This is like a staple for Mars gameplay. And it's why I almost like drop games to a lot of people. Is like, I know that they're going to go for this back air. But I also know the spacing to not get hit by it. You know? Sometimes I don't know. And sometimes my opponent overextends and I die at 70. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Imagine not saving your resources, Omega laugh. That didn't even look like a... None of that looked like a true combo. Dad, what are you doing? Didn't even drift left. He was so scared of going back to stage. 2 F tilts! And he just keeps mashing. If I F tilted a third time, it would have worked. Raw. I hit that combo a lot. It's still sexy. Yeah, that was a JV3. It's basically a 3 stock if you just squint. There, you dumb. I think one of the big differences, too, that, like, Sharp is kind of just, like, approaching more. Kind of why he's losing a little bit harder. But the game that he me up, he just, like, kind of stayed cornered for most of the game and didn't approach that much. Forced me to do every interaction. And once I picked up the pace of the game, he kind of responded with, like, okay, fine, I'll play fast, too. But, you know, it's, it ain't easy playing fast. And I know how to do it pretty damn well. I live in New England. I played with Lade and I played with Light, and... You know, DM's also a pretty aggressive player. We all just kind of run at each other sometimes. And then you know, sometimes you gotta camp. Sometimes you gotta camp. Sometimes you get your Nido Sharps of the world. I don't like this stage for Zero Suit for a couple of reasons. One, you cannot nair flip kick on this stage. The platform gets in the way. Also, the big blast zones tend to be better for my opponent. However, I do like the walls. You know, in case it was already easy enough for Zero Suit to get off of ledge, having a wall jump makes it much easier. Hey, buddy, what's up, EE? Sharp could have also, like, swung a lot more. Like, just throwing out, like, round level up airs and up tilts. Just a good idea, right? Zero Suit's... We move a lot. Imagine talking about this on a podcast. That'd be fun. I bet it would. Yeah. If only there were, like, podcasts that would, like, have me on their shows and stuff. Oh, I'm so mad I that up. Yes, I'd love to be on Lights Out. Just give me a date, man. How about now? Like, right this second? You want me to just hop in the call? Light no-showed? Incredible. What's happened? Why is he at 99%? What have I been doing? Oh my god, I did how much damage? How much? Okay. Oh, the grabs. The wind conditions. Get your jump right. He's getting red left and right. Stop jumping at me. He loves fishing for forward airs at these like middle to low percents. I just want you to know that after this happened, Sharp went on to play friendlies and just played a bunch of Aegis and Steve and just like killed the vibe for everybody. He was so upset after he lost this. And then, you know what happened in Grands? This dude started going Cloud! After he lost the game with Wolf. And then what did he do game 3? Mithra. Get a load of it. Like, we have to make sure that he doesn't play Pirate Mithra. We need to boo him indiscriminately. Because this is inexcusable. It's bad enough counterpicking a fellow Zerusu player. Using this, doing this? Terrible. There's not much else to watch. I'm sure nobody really wants to watch Sharp play this cringe character. But just know I won the weekly. Sharp, you almost got me. But now, I'm going to go talk about this on the Lights Out podcast. Featuring EE, Cosmos, and what's supposed to be Light on the Lights Out podcast. But he bailed because he's whack. So that's what I'm doing.